Browski gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Their ball club is going to have to keep a close eye on this one. This guy's nearing 200 innings on the season, and that's a lot of innings. A guy that takes the ball every 5 days. I'm sure they're going to watch to see if there are any signs of him tiring early in this one.
And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to the manager before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy.
Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. We had a chance, like you said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are not jumping around. This is a big game today.
Crawford has all the necessary skills to play great defense on the left side of the infield, and it makes him really fun to watch. He can pick it with the best of them, but what sets him apart is the huge arm. It's accurate, it's incredibly strong, certainly has the ability to uncork a throw and beat a runner when he needs to, and it's impressive to watch.
Yeah, anybody that has the ability to go to their backhand and to absolutely fire a cannon across the infield is a huge asset to have.
Sano is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. First offering on its way.
Third baseman.
There's a changeup over the outside corner. 2 out, nobody on. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Herrera has a play, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Blake Borowski, and Milwaukee with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. First pitch coming, here it is. No balls and 1 strike. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they'd been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty, 5-2 on their recent homestand. Last week of ball games, they've played just really nice baseball, all facets. Find ways to win late, found ways to bash teams to death, pitched well. Let's see if the start of this road trip halts their momentum a little bit.
Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. McKinney ranging back. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. So a 3-run shot to right center field. 6th home run on the season for him as this lead swells to 7-0. At the plate, Hunter Renfroe. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Take something off, but it's 1-2 now. And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone.
So here's how the Brewers are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at outfielder David Dahl. Another guy who profiles not only in center field but can cover both corners. Speed is his game, and he's only going to continue to get better.
That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Missed with a breaking ball.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Santana. 2 down. Now to the plate, Andrew Knapp. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. He'll get it into second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
And the runner scores from second as they chip into the deficit here.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher's standpoint, Dero. You get the first 2 out of the inning, the next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, and you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double, finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
And he is safe at second, and the wild pitch here could prove costly with 2 away. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion. Standing in, Bernardo Guzman. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that one just missed outside.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. 0-1 count, and the pitch. A breaking ball taken on the inside corner.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Malik Smith is out number 2 here in the 3rd inning.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks. And now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
0-2 the count to Crawford. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brian Anderson. He popped out in his first trip.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin. Stanza number 4. Into the box, Hunter Renfroe. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Hit the other way out toward right field. Santana has a play. 1 out. At the plate, Billy McKinney flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Anderson, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
It'll be interesting to see if the pitcher goes back to that. I don't know if the hitter was trying to work the ball the other way, but whatever it was, it just did not look good.
And it's 1-2. And a fastball just a bit up. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Andrew Knapp, he scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Blake Borowski. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 1-2 to the Brewers pitcher. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2. The 2-2 fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Fly ball out toward right field. Renfroe is there, and he'll bring this one in. Coming to the plate now, Jose Brusino. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Fouled off. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And he takes this one high, 1-1. And the changeup is way low that time.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Called a strike, and it's full 3-2.
Clearly wasn't ready for the fastball because it was pretty much center cut and he couldn't pull the trigger. Might have been looking for another curve.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Richard Arena goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. That average coming in right at 300 on the nose. 17 home runs and 67 runs batted in. Waiting on it is Dahl. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Malik Smith the next to hit. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. And he'll step on first himself for the out. And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. First delivery to him on the way. A curveball that catches the inside corner. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. The next 0-2. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. Slapped hard the opposite way, but right at the shortstop for the second out. Digging in now, Brian Anderson. It was a walk in his last trip. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And there's ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Blake Borowski. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with one away. But baseball is a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Brasino is right there, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting,
Digging in, number 24, runner in scoring position with Sugan. Set to deliver the 0-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty split finger, add in the velocity in the high 80s, you ain't doing much with that.
Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Hunter Renfroe. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats. Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Swing and a little tapper. Now another 0-2. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Herrera is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. In now, Jose Brasino. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how the starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
2-0 now. Now the 2-0 home. Hit back up the middle. Correa is there. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. So digging in now, Richard Arena. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2. 1 out, nobody on. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Under it is the center fielder, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Miguel Chavis will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
number 8, Miguel.
And a fastball just a bit high. He'll enter play with that batting average still shy of the 220 mark. 22 home runs and 58 runs batted in. The 1-1 home is a fastball taken high for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Great job on those last two pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Next for Milwaukee, Blake Borowski. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Renfroe will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Stepping up to the plate, Malik Smith. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Dahl arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down. Fastball in there for a called strike. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you've got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
Another 0-2 home. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Stepping in now, Brian Anderson, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Bouncer up the middle. Herrera fields it cleanly. Throw to first here in time for the final out, and the Brewers have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over. 13-1 is the final lopsided.